Hi you guys, welcome back to our channel, The Boutique Diaries. I'm Camille.
And I'm Priscilla.
And today we wanted to go over shipping. So we kind of wanted to touch on all of these different options you've got when considering what to implement in your store and how we've recently changed our policy. So we went from one way to another and it's turned out to be more successful than we thought it might be in the beginning.
Yeah. So as far as shipping goes, it can be stressful to think about, especially when you see free shipping all the time everywhere. Because it makes you want to compete with those businesses that offer free shipping. And a lot of times they can offer free shipping because they have the means to do so. And being a small business, a lot of times you don't have those means, the same means that say, Amazon or the other big box stores might have. So we wanted to tell you just a few other options that you could implement depending on maybe what your customers want to see. So there's always the free shipping option, obviously, which I feel like is touched on a lot. Basically, you'd have to raise prices a little bit to kind of cover those costs because not only are you shipping the item, but you are buying shipping materials and stuff like that. So all of that's got to be covered somewhere. Then you've got like a flat rate shipping. So you can basically charge $5, $7, whatever you think is most beneficial to your store, depending on what you're shipping. Your customer pays that shipping and then you ship their product. So sometimes you may pay a little bit more than that $5. Sometimes you might pay a little bit less. So I think that it all evens out probably in the long run. And then you've also got the weighted shipping option. So this one I think that some people like because they can see exactly what or how much their item is to ship. So that's all they're paying. They're not paying anything more, anything less. So it's very obvious as to what the shipping cost is. But it can be very strenuous for you because every time something new comes in, you have to weigh it and then enter all of that information on your whatever system that you're using so that when your customers check out, that option automatically comes up and says, okay, you bought this shirt, it's this much, and then it's easy for them to check out. And that's really the only way that you could do that. So I think that is a good option. However, it's a lot to think about because it is a lot on your end. And then also when you consider free shipping, you've got to consider just the cost and kind of the permanency of it. Mm-hmm. It's a big commitment for sure because once you implement it, it's a little bit hard to take back unless you are open and honest and just talk to your customers about it and see maybe what's most important for them. But you like to do discounts, I'm sure, like different sales and stuff like that. So when you do that, you've got to think that, okay, well, I'm already offering free shipping. So that's, anywhere from $3 to $7 or $8 off the top right there, off of my profit of this top or whatever. And if I offer a 20% discount code or whatever, then that's another 20% that I'm not getting. So really, you're not starting at zero and offering that discount. You're starting at whatever your deducted shipping cost is, if that makes sense. So then it cuts your profit even more. So you're down more than you should be when you want to offer some kind of deal.
Right. So this kind of all came about because we used to bundle our shipping Mondays and Thursdays. We would ship out twice a week and we would pay about $150 each time we shipped out. So it ended up being about $300 a week just cut right from profit. And we were looking over everything and we were like, okay, well, we just had this survey on our VIP group that we had talked about before. And a lot of what we heard back about it was pricing. So we had like all these different options and people could rank how we're doing in each thing, and the pricing was the main point of concern out of all of this stuff. So we were like, well, we could potentially lower our prices if we just didn't have this free shipping thing like looming over our heads.
It was stressful.
Yeah, and we thought it was very important to our customers to get that free shipping because we had tried for a minute to take it away and it seemed like sales were kind of not doing as well as they might have been if it was still free shipping. So we put it back, and then now we're thinking again. So we're like, okay, well, let's just be super open and let's ask what they would rather do. Would they rather have lower prices and $5 shipping, lower prices and weighted shipping, or keep prices the same and keep free shipping? And by a landslide, almost everyone voted to keep to lower prices and to implement the $5 shipping.
So we were like, okay.
Yeah.
Worrying for nothing.
Exactly. So after all that stress, thinking about it nonstop, shipping was like the one thing that we always stressed about. And they didn't even really value it as much as we thought they did. So that's another thing to keep in mind is that you don't want to place what you would value as a consumer on your customers because they don't feel the same. And your customer base will change and grow as your business does. So it's really important to keep keep up with how they actually feel and how they're valuing things. So we highly suggest those surveys and polls and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. And we can go over the surveys or how we did it and the polls and stuff like that if you guys would be interested in that. But we just wanted to kind of give you an insight into our shipping and how we do things. Again, that was like a very quick overview. So if you have any questions or any concerns, please leave us a comment below. Make sure to subscribe and like our video because we'll be coming with more content. And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.